What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in the infected. Looks like everybody's in, ready for me to get started already. A little early. Already got 5 gifted memberships into the channel, so that is awesome. I do hope everybody's having a wonderful day today, and definitely welcome in to your new gifted memberships: Ty Songstar, Shibby Wow Awesome Gaming, Furry Pets, Hi Mid. Hi Mid. I can't even pronounce that. David Brianna? Stu Sex Stu? Yeah. So if I mess up on your name, I do apologize. But definitely welcome in Rye. Welcome in Silent. Welcome in Mary. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Alright, so I was working a little bit on getting some iron smelted up, getting it ready. We still got a decent amount of fragments left too to melt up. Running these 6 stone grinders is really helping out get that going. Thank you, Silent. Alright, plus of course we've already got the barbed wire fence laid out, so we just got to fill that in. That's not that bad. And I have started designing. I want to use the new bar counters. So I'm going to make myself a little bar right here. I thought that would be kind of cool. But we need sleep through the night. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff I want to get done. And we'll just kind of get cracking at it first thing. Oop. Grabbing the wrong stuff. Let's get a bunch of iron. We'll just move a bunch in there. Get a whole bunch of fragments. And we're going to kind of get going first thing on the fences. Because why not, you know? Back to work. Well, hope you have a good rest of your day, Mary, and thank you for listening in. Definitely. Get us a ration. We're gonna have to make some food too. Alright. So, like I said, we got bunches of barbed wire to do. And plus some other stuff that I want to try to get done. Still have not come up with a good solid plan on the extractor room as far as doing the floors. I'm still kind of don't really know what I want to do there. How I want to do that. I haven't came up with anything good yet. So we ought to be able to get quite a few of these done pretty quick. And I do want to try to move those. It's going to be a bit of a long process because I got to move spike traps, move all that once we get those made. But yeah, that's going to be good. Like I said, typically I build a wall out of like foundations in the actual walls. So I want to try to do something just a little bit different on this playthrough and do just like a fence around. Because you got to keep stuff a little bit different each time. I mean, I saw that opening in that dark spot and I thought that was a bear. I really did. It's like, oh crap, we're already starting off with a bear. I was gonna say right or silence done sent the bears back to me. That's about my luck. Yeah, yeah. I want to see how they look. I think I've got kind of an idea. I don't know if it'll work out great, but I want to give it a try. So, but like I said, first things first, I want to try to get some of these. Definitely want to get these fences done because that's the main priority. You sent them? Oh, that figures. Yep. I knew you. I knew it. Although it wasn't a bear, so maybe they'll listen to me and not, you know. I told them not to listen to you, so, we'll see if they listen to me or not. Oh, wow, this is going to go quicker than I thought that it would. At least until we run out of materials, Oh, all right. Let's see. There we go. Come on. These things are the hardest to link onto and put stuff into, though. Okay. So yeah, we done got quite a bit of this fence already done. Like I said, I got to move all those spike traps, though, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. But at least now, let me see. Where do I need to start at? Oh, I got to start like right here. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Now we want to have those right there. I want them kind of, you know, in where it looks like it's almost part of the one fence. It's X on this game. There we go. And we got to, I want to try to start upgrading these too to the iron spikes too. So we got all kinds of upgrading. That's why I wanted like so many of those grinders though. Because we got so much work to do. So much upgrading to do. Okay, let's see. There we go. And I'm going to have to replace the spike here. Looks like they broke one. Oh no, there was two there. They were just so lined up that you couldn't even tell. All right. So let's see. Today we got Silent running in first place. We got Rye in second on chat. Yeah, that hopefully that should kind of, get them to hit that before they hit the barbed wire. If they break the spike, then they'll hit the barbed wire, and that'll stop them from hitting the good fence. So that's kind of the goal for now, yeah. Yeah. Well, Mary, I think will be busy at work, so. Oh, wow, I got like 3 of them there. Okay, probably what I'm going to do is a lot of this I'll probably wind up trying to do off camera before the next stream. Get that all set up. So, let's get back to building. I was just kind of showing what it's going to look like. Where did I leave my card out there? Oh no, it's right there. Okay. Yeah. Well, you got first place first, you know. Oh, we're getting attacked. Okay. It should be just daytime attacks, so just small attacks, so nothing major. Nothing major. Let's see if we can see where they're coming from. Back up there. Oh, they attacked the good side. Okay. Dude. Wow. What the heck, man? They just completely wrecked those spikes. They went through those like they weren't even there. Okay. Well, that sucked. Okay. I don't know if it was just because they weren't in the place like they need to be, or what. I mean, they literally just ripped through those things. That was insane. What? Come on now. Huh. Yeah, they just... I was not expecting them to just bust through the spikes like that. Okay. That seriously surprised me just now. Okay. But like I said, we'll get as many of these barbed wire fences as we can done real quick. Apparently we're going to have to replace some spike traps over there. Okay. And we're chunky. There we go. Put that stuff away. We are no longer chunky. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this is coming along pretty quick, though. Just move all you. Pick all you, and... let's see. Okay, we're out of fragments now, so... or not fragments. Yep. We got a wolf out there. Okay. Still got a lot done just in a short amount of time with that, though. Okay, let's work on... play around inside some. I do need to run over there to the swamp and get some croc skins. Welcome, welcome, Pauls. Welcome in today. Glad to have you here. Let's see, we still got 3 full boxes, so I mean, you know what, let's get a whole bunch more iron going, because if we can get all those barbed wire fences done today, that would be absolutely awesome. And it looks like we're going to be able to, and get it done pretty quick, too, so. But, I want to kind of, because we are getting it done so quick, I guess we'll find some other stuff to do around the base, right? Let's see. Where is nails and screws? Let's grab that. I want to... oh, Mike and his messes. That's where I chopped down all the trees to use to take the picture for the thumbnail. He grabbed up all of those logs. It's like, dang, I gotta chop down trees to get a good picture of the fence for the thumbnail, you know? Alright, let's see. I tried to get these all lined up just as good as I could on there. Let's see, we are out of planks. Which I got a bunch just kind of in storage. Plus I need a cart for logs too, because I want to do those. I was trying to figure out, you know, I don't want to... oh, you got a wolf in you. Okay, let's take you around back. I put wolf from another cart on there. We should have... okay. I was going to say, I know I got plenty of carts around here. Because I got way bunches from earlier doing the... whenever I was storing all the meat before we got the freezer, so, you know. It's like, okay. Oh, I'm out of nails. That's where I'm at. Okay. Cancel. Actually, no, that was good. I just want 10. Confirm. There we go. Should be able to get that finished, right? There we go. So that's kind of the start of my little bar area. Oh, okay. Thought that would have the little cross pieces down beneath, but it doesn't. Cool. That's even better. And then I was thinking... let's see... furniture... lighting. I want to go with these. I'm going to put one of them on each end. Because I was trying to think of a way to hang these without having something. Of course, the ceiling would be too high, so, you know. I thought, that would be kind of cool right there. Let's see, middle is, I want one in the middle. Right there. Nope, nope, that's off. That is off. Lighting. Guess it depends on which way you're looking, right? Okay. Yeah, that looks like the middle right there. Okay. So what do we need for those? We got to have cobalt, iron, and screws. Okay. Not a problem. Let's grab some cobalt, which we got a decent amount. Iron, which we spent a lot already, but we did get we got some already ready. So let's see, there we go. What are we missing? One iron out of that. That's it. I gotta take, let's just grab one. I can put that cobalt back for the time being. Now, I want to try to do some kind of shelving back here, So I've been trying to figure out how I want to do that. So I don't know if, let's see, of course we've got like the wood cabinets. We could put that back here, kind of have, but everything wants to stick out a little bit right here. And I don't know why. I don't want it to stick out. And that's a big problem because I can't get stuff to actually go all the way up against that wall. I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm trying to figure that out. And I can't figure out why, because I was thinking about using, of course, no, yeah, living room. I would like these shelves, kind of have them hanging where they look like they're hanging on the wall, but there again, you can only go so close. And I just don't know. Guess I could put it right there, have one on each side. Let's try that. Let's grab, where is, yeah, this cart. Let's grab this cart real quick. Okay. That's what I'm kind of wondering. It's lining up with the thicker board type deal and everything. So, but I don't know. What I'm thinking, though, is I take this, take that, and then we try to... We'll give this a try and see how this looks. Worst case scenario, it won't look right, and we'll just scrap it, right? But if we can get it to look all right... Okay. I'm over too far. Bad part is I'm trying to look at two different... Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. That was not supposed to happen. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, we'll put that back up there. Oh. Well, mistakes were made there. Oh, I need some water. Okay. I also kind of wondered, too, if I go ahead and pre-build it, I wonder if it would work any better. Or if it would work better as a ghost image. So, I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out what would work best, you know? What are you... Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Now if I could just do this other side. Now it's not going to let me. Okay. Let's grab some more nails and just get this built and see what happens. Let's see. Okay. Now, are you going to let me do this? Or is it going to be too close? Okay. But if you're already... It's not going to let me. Okay. Huh. Okay. Come on now, game. Do what I want you to do. Okay, I want to try something. And let's try this real quick. Yeah. That. Maybe. See. Okay. All right, let's see now. Can I pull you out, move you over there, and maybe get you to work there? Yeah, you want to work a little bit better that way. Okay. There we go. Let's see how that does. Okay. Not exactly perfect, but still. Still kind of hangs out from the wall just a little bit, but I think if we go see decor, we'll do kind of get it in the middle there. Okay. Let's see. Just short on planks and nails. Okay. Let's see how this works out now. Go. Let's get you out of the way. Okay, that's starting to look a lot better. Now, let's see what else we can put up here. Of course, we'll have, you know, have coffee maker right there. Furniture, decor. Yep, you gotta have the bar stools, right? Let's go with one in the middle. Right there. Let's see, that's two in between. So right like that. There we go. Okay. Oh. Freezing. Luckily I got coffee. Gotta have coffee. Decor. Let's see, what else should we put up here? Put a knife block on this side. Decor. Of course, we need a few of these up here. Let's see. And more decor. Be nice if you could put bottles up here. Then it'd really look like a bar. But we'll have to substitute some, you know, just put glasses in. There we go. Okay. Now I was thinking about over here. Furniture. Oop, furniture. Living room. I think I kind of want a chair like this right here. And welcome, Joseph. Yep, call. Welcome in today. Glad to have you here. Okay, we don't have any little tables. That kind of sucks. Want a little... I'd love like a little... Well, that'll work. We'll just use this stool. Right there, you know. Whoa, no. Because you are going to be... We need some books here for... You know, after a long, hard day, we got to have our books to sit there with a drink and, you know, relax. There we go. Okay, so we got a little bit of work ahead of us. Get some stuff done. Need a couple copper and some cloth for that. Need animal hide for that and firewood. We got screws for that, and okay, I'll never remember everything for this, so let's just yeah, start off with copper and cloth. Okay, which we got plenty of cloth. Copper. Hold on, I can get animal hide too. I'm here. So let's see. Let's move 3 over there. Some copper. There we go. Okay. That needs 1 iron ingot and steel. That one needs 1 electrical and 4 plastic. I think I can. 1 iron ingot and 1. What's up, Roman? Welcome, welcome. And that was 4 plastic. 4 and 1 electrical part. That's right. We're running way low on electrical parts right now. Oh, that's okay. We'll get there. Okay. I think I want to just take and break these down for the firewood. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Got those all done. Now we need a bunch of clay and a little bit of plant fiber. Okay. Let's see. I also need to go ahead. Let's just pull this iron out of here. We're gonna, yeah, put it in the cart. There we go. Let's take that out that we had got. Also got more Kevlar in there. Because I ran out of room there. I'm going to have my own, its own box or something, or just take a bunch off. You can watch, but you can't hear me. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that is something weird going on. What's your stuff, Roman? Okay, yeah. Back to clay. We got a little bit of clay. And we got plenty of plant fiber, so that's not a problem. There we go. Okay. There we go. Got the bar all set up. See, is there anything? It could use a plant in there, couldn't it? I haven't got... Oh, I haven't got any of the plant technology. I'm going to have to get those. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to get that. I haven't got that yet, so... But we got the little sitting area. And I think that kind of, you know, I didn't want to take away from the ceiling design. I like the way the ceiling looks, the pattern on there and everything, so I didn't want to take away from that. But I think those right there kind of helped out. I think they got that looking really good for those hanging lights. So I do like that. But we got to get working some on getting this more decorated up. It just seems kind of plain up here right now, so we got to do a little bit more work on this. So, alright. But in the meantime, let me clear my inventory out just a little bit. Let's go see if we can finish up those fences. Which we got to build some more spike traps too, where they broke those spike traps on that last attack, so. Let's see. Do I got any more? There. Oh, we got to fill these up. Okay. Okay, and let's grab a little bit from out of here. Yeah, those are already filled up. There we go. Okay. Oh, man. I need food, too. We just got a whole bunch of stuff we need to get done. See, I got dried meat in here. I'll just eat some of that. Got me any melons in here? Yeah. Grab a couple of those, throw it into that melon crate, trying to keep that full. Maybe a couple of cucumbers, get topped off good, you know? Okay, we're good now. And the like I said, I'm gonna have to also start working on upgrading those spikes too. I mean, we're getting fragments, you know, like crazy right now, so I love having a bunch of these grinders going. Okay, and okay, there we go. That's all 6 boxes full. That's awesome. Okay. Let's see, you can watch and hear regular stuff on TV, but anything involving YouTube, you can't hear nothing. Oh yeah, that, I don't know, that sounds like something that's kind of going on with YouTube itself, or that is weird. That is very weird. Okay. Let's get these. I don't hear that wolf anymore. Man. Yeah, this fence is going together a lot quicker than what I thought that it would. Like I said, I got most of it done in what, like the first 10-15 minutes. And we're out of iron right now. I mean, we've got, that's all that we got left. It's that section right there. Let's go ahead and add the fragments while I've got them. That way, maybe, just maybe, we'll just be able to come out here with bars and add those in and get it done. There we go. Still had 6 more left to go, so not bad. Not bad at all. And of course, I still got to move all those spike traps out, but like I said, that's going to be a long, boring process. So I'll probably not do that on stream. Alright, let's go ahead. Throw a box of fragments on. So I was looking at my power too while I was running all this. I can have everything running pretty much during the day and still be at a plus 15 with the forges, everything running right now. So I thought that was really good. I was like, heck yeah. I have been trying to start getting some cement, which I also made sure those were running once I checked everything like that. So see what it shows right now. Now it's showing a negative 395, but I guess the wind or something was blowing better. I don't know. But earlier it was showing like a plus 15 with the forges and everything running. Well, it's also 9:10 p.m. and that was noon or so that I did that, so that might be it too. I cannot hold a full box of those. Oop, nope. Do that. Okay, we got our, yeah, we got the upgrade hammer. Of course, I got to build some new spikes right here because I busted right through those, so. Can I reach that? No. Crouch. There we go. Okay. Crouch. Come on. There you go. Okay. Although you go through so many fragments doing this, but in the long run, it's going to be well worth it once we get them all upgraded. For one, they're a whole lot stronger. And we're out of fragments. It's pretty wild. 2 full boxes of fragments we go through in just like a couple of minutes once we're upgrading those. Okay. Let's see, can we should be able to carry all these. It's out a problem. Let's see. Welcome, welcome, Shibby. Congratulations on getting the gifted membership this evening. Hope you are doing all right. Definitely good to have you into the stream. Been missing you having you around. Okay. Am I out? No, I still got them. There it goes. And there we are. This should get the... Come on. Now, damn it. I know that I got enough. Okay. There we go. All the barbed wire is in place now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, in Tennessee? Wow. Then you are not very far. What part of Tennessee are you in? I knew they had said that you had made it over to your dad's, so... East of Chattanooga. I think, isn't that eastern Tennessee, I believe? Chattahooga, which I'm probably not even saying it right. Yeah, that's eh, it's. I have to look. I can't remember. Yes, definitely silent. Don't forget to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. Oh, you're near the Georgia border? Okay. Because I know I'm about 2 hours from Nashville's where I'm at. I'm kind of north of Nashville, about 2 hours from it. But I am so glad to hear that you're there and doing good and everything. Definitely, definitely. Let's go ahead and chop down. I'm just going to chop down a tree for the logs. Okay. There we go. Let's get these into play. And there we go. Get that right there. Let's see. Let's just get you where you're supposed to be too. Might as well. Now we can, because of the way that getting those barbed wire fences done, we can actually get stuff where they need to go. But like I said, this is kind of a long, boring thing right here to me. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Hey, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a grocery store cashier on there. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. We're getting attacked. And I wonder how much stuff they're going to trash. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. I'm just trying to get these stones put away, empty my inventory. Let's get the spear out. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, not having these spikes out is kind of hurting, y'all. Because they weren't getting on the spikes. They were able to just beat up the spikes. And how are they hitting the ones behind it? Okay. Well, that was dumb. Oh, more stuff to repair. Yeah, I don't get how they were just hitting the stuff behind it. Maybe, well, it should be a couple more days, so I should have time to wait before that, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to. They would get hung up on the spikes over here. Which they did, because they were dying on the spikes there. But it's where the spikes were back. That's where I was running into the problem. So yeah, they aren't getting caught up on these spikes and able to just hit stuff. And yep, I gotta get those spikes moved out. Okay. Let's see. Heck, maybe I should have moved the spikes on the outside of the barbed wire. I don't know. That is definitely very true. You got that right? You know. That is always something to be thankful for right there. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do the boring stuff, right? Okay. Wow. Because I can't have that happen again. No. They should be getting stuck on that spike. Alright, but I need to go ahead and call it a night, and we'll work on that some more in the morning. Because I was hoping to try to run up to the swamp. I want to try to get some of the gator skins. Okay. Oil, there we go. That's what I was looking for. But at least I did get my bar done, you know. I need to try to go to the trader and get the plant tech from her so I can put out some plants. Okay. Let's see, what do we have in here? We got some chicken, got some liver. Let's have... Actually, I didn't want the chicken. We're going to go ahead and do that. I got quite a bit of liver right now, so I'm just going to cook up some instead of doing anything else with it. We'll just cook it up, eat the liver. I mean, we will get like a gives a plus on, I believe it's health anyway, so not a great big plus like the ration packs do, but they take a little bit to make. So my guy's kind of hungry right now, so we'll just do that. Alright, there we go. 0.05. I mean, like I said, it's nothing great, but it is better than nothing, right? There we go. And you know what we should do? Let's see. You got melons. Yes. Harvest that. Let's go grab a watermelon. Harvest in a couple cans. There we go. Of course, this winter time, I always like to try to keep coffee on me, but we're gonna make a couple of cans of the fruit salad, and I'm gonna go grab a couple of things of coffee. We'll go ahead, make us some coffee. Had our liver. We're gonna have our fruit salad. We're going to drink us some coffee. Maybe have another fruit salad. There we go. Breakfast of champions right there. I probably should have made the bacon instead, but you don't get the plus on the bacon. Okay. So, let's see. We do have plenty of room in here. Of course, like I said, I got a bunch of meat. We got tons of meat in here. We got to finish up those boxes. Like I said, I kind of want to go get the stuff to finish my couch from the Crocs, so let's see. But we also got to finish working on our fence now. We got to rebuild it. So it's kind of one of those things. Prioritize what is priority. And I think getting the couch skin, or the Croc skin couch is priority, right? Oh. Alright, let's get some stones on. Let's see. In there. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We got 22 arrows. Yeah, I think we could go day trip over to the swamp. So let's think we need like 8 Croc skins or so. Alright. Oh wow, no Vambies through the town. Holy cow, tree there. And that was just a love tap. That wasn't a full-blown tree hit right there. Yeah. Oh, that's no fun either, though. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you're there in Tennessee getting set up, though, Chevy. I'm glad that you got you a job, getting all fixed up good. Hopefully, you'll be getting good to go, and before long, you'll be get you another PC and be getting back on and gaming with us too. Was not a tree; it was a stone. Oh, really? Uh, yeah. Okay, I took a wrong turn. All right. Yeah, I can imagine. You've been away from it for a long time right now. Let's see, we are low on gas too. What was, oh, piece of clay. All right. I'm about out of gas. I took completely the wrong way. Completely. Oh, 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 yep. There we go. Squeeze through. Squeeze through. Oh, don't get hung up on that. There we go. Okay. Made it through there. Saw that deer hopping along there and was like, what the hell was that? Well, we made it. And luckily I do have extra fuel, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, we got several gators out here. I still think that I'm kind of liking the ideal that Rye gave me about trying next season to build here in the swamp. I think I kind of really want to build here. I've never built in the swamp. Let's see. There we go. Come on there, big boy. Come on over here. There we go. So let's get a few over here before we start chopping into them. Okay. Actually, let's look. Okay, yeah, my shield should hold for a couple more. I think I need, what do I need? Furniture. We're going for that, so 8 of those bad boys right there. Here, here, Crocky, here. See one over there. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Did you get yourself stuck? Nope. Nope, he didn't. Okay. There we go. Okay, toss you right down here. Okay. Watch out, Bambi. There's crocs in there. That'd be kind of wild if the crocs chased after the other animals, like the deer and everything, ate them. Okay. There we go. Got him on the back. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's get you back over here where your buddies are at. Okay. We're just going to pile up a bunch of crocs here. Be a pile o' croc. Oh, we can shoot that one in the rear. If I aggro more than one, then I'm jumping on the truck. There we go. Okay. Well, let's start harvesting up a little bit here and there. Funny Paulo Croc, yeah. Yeah. Well, that one looked like he was just kind of chilling, you know. Laying on his back, just kind of chilling out, you know. Actually, let's go ahead and put... I probably won't try to save all the meat, but, you know. We should be able to hold on. That's one thing that I think that, you know, it's wintertime. The meat should last longer, like being in the freezer, really. Especially with it 10 degrees outside, you know. Oh. Okay. Welcome, welcome. We're just going to cheese him. Okay. There we go. More in there. More. Okay, that doesn't move in there. Oh, that's good. You got your problem fixed. That's awesome, Roman. Wash my hands, yeah. Wash my hands with the ice, you know. Okay, so we are sitting at... We got one on the table. Got 4 there. So... we need 3 more for the couch. Okay. Get him, drag him back closer. Where you at? Should have waited on that last shot. Okay. Let's get him a little bit closer, make us another Paulo Croc. Okay. Yeah, I kind of... like I said, I really kind of think next season I like the idea of building here. There you go. Where are you? I can hear him. I just can't tell where he's at. Oh, there he is. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, saving lag. Okay. Got a little bit of a hit on me, I noticed. Let me check to see where my health is. Why is my stuff not pulled up? Yeah. So go ahead. Use that. Get full health. Let's check our shield real quick. It should be alright. Okay, we got one more left, y'all. And then we got our 8. There he is. Yeah, let's draw him. Come here, let me show you something over here. We got a couple of your buddies over here. Okay. Another crock pile up. Okay. There we go. And last one. Okay, that was quick and really painless, actually. Well, I got hit a little bit, but that's okay. And we got a lot more livers and a lot more meat. Okay. So that was a good outing. We got plenty. We got all the crocks that we needed to make our couch for our living room. Yeah. Yep, that it was. But like I said, I think that would be awesome to do a build in the swamp. So I do think that's probably going to be my build location next season, is we're going to try to live in the swamp over there. Trying to figure out what else we want to do on that as far as that goes. But I know for sure I want to do swamp area. And I do know that I believe the beta just went to release for everybody for the infected. I think that's what TBF was saying on his last video. So that means if the beta went to public, all glass build, that'd be a challenge. Yeah. Yeah, so that means that there's that we can be expecting a new beta to be coming out real soon. If that's the case. So I'm kind of thinking that, probably if there is a new beta, that's whenever we're going to try to do a new build, Kind of want to run to the trader real quick. I got a little bit of cash in me. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't, you do have to have a start a new placer to get the lore if you're not playing on the new one. So, and plus you get the point system and all that stuff. But I'm hoping that that means that there will, like I said, I'm hoping that there will be a new beta coming out soon. So we got still a lot of work to get done before that. But like I said, once that new beta comes out, that I kind of want to start a new playthrough then. So. Whoa. All right. Yeah, we can get that done. We need to work some more on the wall. Like I said, I got to get those fence pieces replaced that the Vambies took out, plus fix some other stuff, so. But, first things first, we need to take care of all of the meat stuff. I want to get the livers put up, the good stuff put up. All of that put up into our freezer to store for later. Okay. Oh yeah, we're on the chunky side because of those bones. Guess I could drop that. Let's drop those bones. Those things are heavy. Okay. And we got all the meat. Okay. There we go. Let's see what we got left on getting our couch done. Okay, we need nails and planks. 8 nails, 10 planks. No, I said that backwards, didn't I? 8 planks, 10 nails. Dyslexia kicking in, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Forget that. I'm just going to make some. Yes, they are. Words are very hard. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yes, definitely. Don't forget to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. Okay, so yeah, we are starting to look a lot better. Our little kitchen and everything's coming along. Okay, so we've got... Now we have plants. Okay. I think what I want to do is, of course, it's a random deal on what the plant's going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to put several out. And make them up to see what we get a hold of. And then we'll put what we want where we want. Okay. Gonna put you kind of right up there. Put that one. Maybe eventually it'll allow it to where you can actually decide which plant you want and everything like that, but right now you can't, so. Let's see. That one. Put like one on each side of it, right? There we go. Okay. There we are. Let's see. Actually not. I kind of want that one. Huh. Go where I want you. No, that's horrible. Okay, that's better. Alright. Just like I said, you know, I gotta get some life in the place, you know. Okay. Right here. There we go. Okay, and put you right there. There we go. That's looking better. Better and better. I kind of want to do something right here, though. Kind of block up the back of that fridge. So, let's see. Placeable furniture. Living room. How will that look back there if we do? Do one right there and then one just like... I think I need to pull that out. I was just thinking after I hit that, while I was hitting that button, like, I hope to hell I'm not accidentally on the refrigerator. That would suck. Okay. And one right there. Okay. And we need more coffee. Always need more coffee. 12 and 10. So... let's see. Okay, and bunches of planks. Okay, that kind of locks that off, you know. Let's see. Let's go lighting. Copper and screws, okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more furniture up here. So let's see. Furniture, living room. Let's go with... I guess we're going to go with the cloth chair. Kind of have it right there. Yeah, that looks right. And let's see, tables. I want tables. Furniture. We go with set table right there, maybe. Furniture. That takes cloth, nails, and planks. We need a lot of nails. May have to get some more iron going. Holy cow, those are almost empty. Okay, one thing about it, we definitely have not had a shortage of stones since I put all these in. So definitely good to have all these. Okay. Let's see, and we'll take that. And no, I wanted... Dang it. Stupid cart. Didn't want to grab you. I wanted to add you into the stone crate. Okay, there we go. Okay. Come on. Why are you not letting me grab you? Oh, shit. That's why. No wonder why. Okay, let's put these screws away. Put some of this other crap away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that would explain why. Let me get it. There we go. Okay, all better. All's better. Okay, H, H, H. Okay. There we go. And yeah, tons of fragments now. Okay, real quick, we need to try to finish this off out here some. Come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. You can do it. You can show me the right one. Okay. Let's just go ahead and start getting these placed into place. Like I said, long process, but be worth it in the long run. Because we get another attack like we got, and they're going to break some more fences, and then we're going to be back to fixing more fences. So, you know, we got to make sure that does not happen. Okay. Grab these logs that Mike's just thrown on the ground. And we'll grab some rope and get some of those fences made. Eventually we will get this to where, you know, we aren't going to really have to worry about it as much, so it'll just take time and some work. There we go. Let's get these before Mike comes out here and tries to snag up our logs that we cut down. Because we all know how he is. There's logs on the ground. He's going to run up and grab them. Okay. We got to replace some spikes here. We just got, yeah, we got a lot of work to repair and get everything set up right. That was not cool, them breaking all those. Because, yeah, they just were not... They weren't even hitting those spikes, is what that boils down to. Spikes just were not out far enough, so... But at least the barbed wire did hold them. So that's definitely a plus. And with that being out there, that should hold them. Of course, the only way to find out is to actually get an attack and see how it does. So we'll just have to wait and see, you know. Okay. Kind of moving them out just a little bit more than what I was, in hopes that possibly, you know, it might actually hold them a little bit better. Okay. And there we go. There's that. Okay, cool. That, at least, like I said, that should have this front wall where it needs to be if I can jump up on there. There we go. We'll have to make all those irons, but that should be a lot better than what it was. Should be able to hold the line a little bit better anyways, you know. Why is that one? Okay, there it was. Yeah. Okay. So we definitely need at least 3 more of these right here. Okay, I see a stick right there, but we got a bunch of sticks inside. So that should make it easy. Okay. There we go. Get that. There. And we just got to do this all the way around the fence again. That's it, you know, not so much. Just got to go all the way around the fence and do this. But should help a lot, though. So See, how many spikes do we need down here while we... Okay, we got all of those right there. We're gonna need some extra right here, it looks like. And... Alright. Well, my food and everything is horrible. I mean, we've got the stuff we could make. Let's see. Should I just need meat? Let's take up a few of those. A little bit of milk. A few eggs. Hopefully we got the mushrooms. That's the only thing that I'm not real sure about. Just take that, put that right there. Okay. Dang it. That's the only thing that I don't really like about the fridge is the location area is kind of a little bit off on it. Let's see. Of course, veggie mix is huge. Let's see, let's put the egg in there. That should at least allow us to make the stew. Mix. 3 of those. I don't need... There again. Kinda having to grab the stuff. It's kinda aggravating. You gotta like grab below the shelf and everything. Okay, there we go. Let's do that, and there we go. Now we need our egg back. No, not the liver. I want the egg. Grab the shelf below. That's right. Couple melons. Don't have a great deal of mushrooms, so we'll make as many as we can. There we go. Like we got enough to craft one more, so I'll put one of those stew mixes away. Put our ration down there, and then we just need to grab 2 more eggs. Let's go. I haven't even checked on my animals. Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead, eat one of those. +1 stam. Nice. We're up to 110. Oh, yeah. Food for the animals. Let's just feed them a bunch of potatoes. Yeah. There we go. Okay. We'll get one more ration made up. That should last us a couple of days anyways, so. We just got to go down to the cave and get a bunch more mushrooms is all. figured it would be easier to bring the melon crate up here to make them than... I'm just going to leave that there for right now. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Holy cow. Okay, let's get some sleep. There we go. Have some coffee this morning. Okay. All right, so not bad though. Lots of progress done today. We got our fence, the barbed wire all the way around. Just got to move the spikes out, which, like I said, I'm probably going to work on that some off camera, so that way y'all don't have to just sit there with the boring moving the spikes out, you know, because it's kind of boring. I really do like the way that the sandstone foundations look with the wood walls and everything. I do have some solar panels I need to get finished out, but I mean, really, we got so much power from those water wheels that it's kind of just getting them finished out. It's just kind of finishing that out, not really worrying about the power, because if we need extra power, we'll go raid the big town, get a bunch of electrical, mechanical parts, and holy cow! Dude. What the crap? Oh, dang, buddy. Here I was talking to the people and just... he came wandering right on up. Was not even, you know, expecting that. But I do have to finish out the foundations out around there, of course. Get that all done. We still got over here, place that with the sandstone foundations. Like I said, I'm kind of really liking the looks of that, so I think that is definitely the way that I want the rest of it to go. Of course, these I'm going to wind up upgrading to cement before long, so that'll kind of fill that in. But I also want to get all of this fence upgraded to cement. So that I need to get, I really think that I need to get the advanced mixer. At least that one. If not both of them. I really think that I really need both of those, so we need to make some money. Other than that, I mean, the repair bench would be nice, but we can just make a new shield if we need. I mean, we don't have to worry about repairing. It's kind of one of the unnecessary things. Of course, I'm not worried about making an elevator this season, so that's one thing that we don't have to worry about getting. I can't see me making 25K, even though, you know, it said that I made a lot more money than what I have for some reason on this save. Always got to have some kind of thing showing a glitch on it for me. So, but yeah, so we're kind of definitely need to upgrade those. That is... I think that's what we need to work on next, is get at least one of these upgraded. I want to do that one first, I believe. Because even if I get that one upgraded, I can still get a bunch of clay and still maybe make 2 of those and have 2 of those going. I thought about making more of those, but I don't know. I kind of think I'd be better off with the advanced one. Maybe I'd be happier with that one. So, and I think I should just make a couple of those for right now. So it's kind of, I think that's going to be my next step, which If I can remember stay on those, I might be able to get them good, but hell, I can't remember to stay on them. So it's kind of, I'll, be off doing stuff for a while and then, oh yeah, I need to change those. And yeah, never works out great. Of course, like I said, these are doing awesome on keeping us up with stone. So no shortage of stone. Right now we got no shortage of iron. So, I mean, I could go out there, upgrade a few more of those spikes too, without a problem. So, definitely a big thing to have to work on, but I kind of want to get them into place and then upgrade them. It's what I'm kind of thinking is the play there. But I think, of course, I will have to go back out to the desert and try to probably get another load of sandstone to fill up to finish doing the foundations. I haven't decided whether I want to do anything on these, but I do think that I want to upgrade them to concrete. So, but there again, if, like I said, if a new beta comes out that requires a kind of, which, I mean, technically the newest one, it kind of would have been better to kind of start from scratch anyways, because you've got the redo of the tech point, so it's kind of like, I feel like that kind of dropped in the middle of this season and kind of somewhat feel like it should have restarted, but we were not far enough into the season for that, in my opinion. So I didn't really have enough of the build done for it, so it's kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna wait till the next update, I think. So we'll just have to hope that that's coming out before long. Which, like I said, with him dropping the beta into full release type deal, that tells me that it is going to be not long for beta. So, a new beta. So I'm kind of excited about that and kind of want to get everything done. But we'll just get everything that we can done. And if we have to, we'll do something different rather than upgrading. I might just take and, I thought about possibly doing walls. See about how the sandstone would look down underneath that, which it doesn't want to clip right now, but have it going all around the porch too, have it like down there behind that, so that way that kind of looks sealed in and everything like that. So, but like I said, I do think I need to remember to next episode we need to work on getting that upgraded. We've got 300 coin, we've got all the decoration, so we don't have to worry about buying any more of that. I believe that's 1,000 for that. So, I mean, a good big town run, that would get the money. Plus, I mean, we do already have 64 Kevlar to sell. Plus, we could sell some of this plastic off, some of the wire off, stuff like that. So, we've got a lot of big items that we could sell and make some decent money. So, I kind of wonder about doing some of the bones, but they aren't really that expensive. I mean, you get, what, like $4 for 100 of them? So, not really too worth it. But, okay. But I did get what I wanted to get done today, at least. I did get all my barbed wire fence up. We just got a little bit more work. And I think once these spikes are out past this barbed wire like these, I don't think that I'm going to have to worry about them breaking it as easy, especially getting them upgraded to the iron. So that's going to be a big thing right there. Get all those upgraded. We got another wolf. Wow. And do I have any coffee left? No, I do not. So, yeah, I need to grab some coffee. Because that's one thing, I haven't even built like the charcoal heater or nothing like that, worrying about the heat. I've just been doing the coffee thing on there. That's one thing that kind of makes having all the coffee kind of OP, is you don't have to worry about the heat anymore. You know, you start to freeze, boom, pop your coffee in, you're good to go. So I kind of am waiting for, I don't know, do something about that possibly, because that kind of makes it where you don't even have to have any kind of heat source anymore. Just have to have coffee. But yeah, definitely the upstairs is starting to look a whole lot better. Oh, I need to finish these, don't I? I need nails and planks. Let's get those done real fast, which we are past the 2-hour mark, so all right. I usually try to keep my infected and zombie placers down to about 2 hours. Of course, a lot of times, you know, the multiplayer ones usually run a little bit longer. We kind of get carried away sometimes. Oh, we needed 12 cloths for that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. I do think that I want a furniture. We're going to do the candle right here. Let's see. Yeah, was it this today? It was not bears. It's been wolves today that seem to be all around me today. So Right and Silent did not send the bears, they sent the wolves. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. That's okay. That's okay. That just means that I'll send even more bears y'all's way. You know. All the bears. Yep, sent all the bears and all the Vambies y'all's way. I can't wash my hands there. Oh, yeah, I got to sink in here. I can do that in here. There we go. We'll refill water while I'm here. Yep, but we definitely Don't have a shortage of meat. Got all the meat for winter. Even though winter is getting close to being done. All right, everybody. But I do think that's going to do it for today's stream. So definitely be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. Be sure, if you're checking out the stream later on, be sure to pop into the comment section and say hi. Tell me what you think of the build so far. And definitely a big thank you to Mary for the gifted memberships. Thank you to Rye and Silent for being my moderators today. And thank you everybody else for coming in, chatting, and enjoying the stream. I do appreciate everybody. And we will catch everybody on the next one.